Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Bubbling on the back burner of global public consciousness sits nothing less than an orchestrated full-scale invasion of cultures. AFP reports, as of Tuesday morning, 102,547 people had arrived in Greece, while another 7,507 had arrived in Italy since the beginning of the year. Last year, the 100,000 mark was only topped during summer, IOM spokesman Itayi Viriri told reporters. An estimated 35,000 migrants and refugees have reached the Greek islands so far in February alone, adding that nearly half of them were Syrians and a quarter were Afghanistan, while another 17% were from Iraq. Once they reach Greece, almost all attempt to move on, he said, adding that we understand that an estimated 26,000 have already passed the Greek border in February alone. Nearly 20,000 Afghans have arrived in Greece by sea so far this year, along with nearly 31,000 Syrians and more than 12,000 Iraqis. As Europe plummets into chaos, Norway threatens to abandon the Geneva Convention, and for good reason. Kurt Nimmo writes, "The failure of the borderless Schengen area scheme implemented by the European Union has prompted Norwegian Prime Minister Erna Solberg to warn her country will abandon the Geneva Convention and close the border if Sweden collapses." Solberg added, "The rejection of the EU Schengen area will be imposed in the event that it all breaks down, that the flow of refugees just comes, and they all end up in Norway. Because we're at the top of Europe, Norway is the end point." In October, Swedish Foreign Minister Margot Wallström said the tidal wave of immigrants entering the country has destabilized the government and placed an immense burden on its socialist system. In response, the government has looked abroad to borrow money and is now considering hiking taxes on citizens to pay for the influx. Wallström said, "I think most people feel that we cannot maintain a system where perhaps 190,000 people will arrive every year. In the long run, our system will collapse." But those voices have been muted as the clampdown on the public consensus in Europe is escalating. RT reports German police have reportedly launched an investigation into the cops who leaked internal reports of mass harassment and assaults on New Year's Eve in Cologne to the media. The German press only learned about the outrageous sex attacks 4 days after the incidents. Cologne police recently launched an investigation to find those who had spread the secret information without permission. The authorities are determined to find out how internal police reports became public. Meanwhile, back in the United States, the Daily Caller reports the Obama administration will no longer ban immigrants with 3 sexually transmitted diseases and bacterial infections from entering the country, according to the Center for Immigration Studies. The Department of Health and Human Services announced the rule January 26th, and it goes into effect on March 28th. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention decided to remove cancroid, granuloma inguinal, and lymphogranuloma venereum from the list of inadmissible diseases for an immigrant seeking to enter the country. The Obama administration estimates that the change would not cost more than $100 million. In President Barack Obama's first year in office, the Department of Health and Human Services decided that HIV was no longer a communicable disease of public health significance. Obama's endangerment of the American people knows no bounds. Keeping tabs on the unyielding invasion of immigrants with the sole purpose of eliminating European culture and reducing the United States to a third world country has gradually become a distant talking point. John Bound for Infowars.com.
A clean, toxic-free body is the foundation of true health. Introducing Deep Cleanse by InfoWarsLife.com, a scientifically formulated blend of nanocolloidal zeolites and organic ingredients that aid the body in cleansing chemicals and toxic metals. Using our proprietary multi-step extraction technology, Deep Cleanse is our most affordable all-in-one cleanser. With concentrated organic compounds like cilantro, milk thistle, fulvic acid, orange peel, zeolites, and others, Deep Cleanse doesn't hold back. Instead of buying 5, 6, or even 7 different cleansing products. We use decades-old scientific research to put together the Rolls-Royce of all-in-one cleansing. Look, there's a reason Deep Cleanse is the only product on the market that uses our proprietary Spigyrex herbal processing technique. We use only the highest quality organic herbs backed by serious research, and we still bring it to you at the best price out there. If you wish to find Deep Cleanse and experience the all-in-one cleansing, visit InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.